so much. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna do some trading spaces a few times a week, and I just keep thinking into it, and I'm like, this is what we're gonna fucking do. I'm gonna assemble the best fucking retail trade guys. These fucking monster traders, they become more popular. All
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well and have a great start to the new month. One thing I do want to mention, it's a new week, it's a new month, like one of our members just said. And one thing to remember is that we have now crossed the 6 month mark of 2024. So if your trading goals are not being hit, if your life goals are not being hit, you still have 6 months to be able to kind of catch up on that. And you have 6 months to kind of prove to yourself that, hey, you got it in you. So starting today, every trade must be with discipline. Every trade must be, every trade must have a real thesis behind it. Entries and exits are journaled, and everything in your trading journey is now documented. So make sure you're starting to take it serious. You only have 6 months left until 2025 before we all make New Year resolutions, and it's just a shithole again, right? It's so start now, make that difference, bring a changing in your trading career today. Now is the time. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. So that being said, we're going to be looking for some A plus setups. So what is an A plus setup on CSLR? I have this zone here, which we'll go over. Personally, I took a trade off of 146 around this area, and I'll show you guys why. So if we go to the daily chart and we look for where buyers are coming in, right? This analysis that I'm doing, I want you guys to understand it and be able to apply it to your own analysis, okay? And then actually take trades like this, right? If you're not learning anything and you're not applying it, then you're wasting your time here. But so learn it, apply it, and then the next 6 months can actually be life changing, right? So let's check out the daily. First things we do is look for where buyers come in. So initially 117 is where buyers stepped in. Second candle right here is 146. This is where buyers stepped in. And then we can see where sellers stepped in, 179. Super simple first step. You find the runner on the day, you just click top gainers, okay? And then super simple. The low where buyers came in, the high where buyers came in, maybe in the middle where buyers came in. You don't even have to have this level, okay? So then we go to the, let's go to the weekly. Well, let's go to the quarterly first. You go to the highest time frame, okay? And this is where buyers were coming in, right? 117, 146, and 174. So this is where sellers are. So on the weekly, or on the quarterly, if you look over here, this is where sellers are. Is there anything like of significance at that exact line? No, but you can mark out this zone as selling pressure zone, okay? Because that's exactly where it is. 174 went a little bit higher, but this is our zone that made a massive move down. So what you do is you mark out that selling pressure, okay? Now buyers are here, 146, 117. Don't really see anything to even draw out except this massive zone, which doesn't make sense to me to draw out because, for example, if it comes down to 160, I have room all the way down to 90, which I'm not going to be holding from 160 to 90. So it doesn't make sense to draw this out. So then we drop down to the monthly. Where are we're trying to see where those buyers are coming from. Where are they at? Okay, so it makes sense. 117 buyers kind of in this area. They stepped up here, and we had buyers here again, and then we sold off here. Okay, we sold off at 175, which happens to be exactly this candle close. Okay, now we're holding this level, right? 117, 146, and we know the market moves from level to level. So 175 is resistance, 189 is resistance. Okay. We'll remove this zone for now. Okay, so these two are resistance lines, which if we're talking about from candle to candle, if this is where buyers are coming in, this is where buyers are coming in, obviously sellers are going to step in here. Now, what's next? Next sellers sitting at 230, okay? 230 are the next big sellers from candle to candle, right? If we're holding this level, if we break 180, probably head to 230. So now let's drop down to the 5-minute. So we have 174, not really a clean retest of that level, so not a clear entry. But 180, 188 had a pretty clean entry. We pull back, we dip, hold that level, and now what happens? If you hold 188, what did we say happens? We target 230, and that's exactly what's happening. So once you do analysis like this, and you can understand that the market is moving from level to level, you don't have to hold until 230 full, but you have a lot more conviction in your trade. What a lot of people are doing, and I'm a victim of this sometimes too, that I won't do this analysis, and I'll take a scalp entry here from 190 to like 205. When if I knew the real thesis behind it, I could comfortably hold for a bigger move, right? Because I know that the market makers need to grab liquidity over 230 once 188 holds, right? So now I have my bias. Now I know something about the market that other people don't, and that's what gives me an edge. So we still have room to 230 here, right? And so if I add at 188, if I did this analysis, I would be holding probably most of my position for like 210, 215, and then start to scale off into 230s, right? But if it's just a scalp, first of all, you can't size in heavy because it's too risky, right? You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your thesis. And then you don't really know where the stock is going. So this is necessary. So now we're looking for a 230 sweep or break of 230, probably hit like 235, 240, grab some liquidity and start to move down, right? So 230 is probably going to be the top here. And then we'll see what happens, right? It can keep going because there's really nothing else running right now. So this can keep going, but 230 is going to be tough. And we know we want to target there. Anyway, so that's that. We'll probably look for dips down to 188. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade CSLR today, right? I've traded it a few earlier. I made some money on it. But the fact is that we've ran a lot. We're coming up against resistance. We're up about 100%. And if we get an opportunity, sure. But I'm going to look for other stocks right now as well that are not running that much and don't have that much attention. So maybe we can find something that's a little bit less, has a little bit less momentum. So we're trying to see. I'm just going to the top gainer list right now. You guys can see right here. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at LPTV. Not a huge fan. If I mark it out just from quick level to level, right? 16.7 is that lower wick. We're probably going to have to fill this wick at 20 cents. So I would assume that LPTV is going to run to 21 cents either before open or into open. And then we're going to get that move down. So here are the levels for LPTV, okay? You have 16.7 and 21. See how I did that? I just marked out the low of the candle close. We have a lot of room here, right? We have a lot of room to run. So from 16.7, if we think about it from a risk reward perspective, is this a good trade to take? Yes or no in chat? Not taking it right now personally, but would you take this trade? Right? We have a 25% gain, and our risk would be probably like below this candle, right? So right now we would be having a 1 to 7 risk reward trade. All right, not your style, but from a risk, it's fine if it's not your style. But from a risk to reward perspective, is this a good trade to take? Good trade to take. You're risking about half, a cent for like 5 to 6 cents. That's range for me. Although it's still backside, and I'm not taking it right now. I'm just asking, is this a good risk reward to trade? I think it is. All right, I would take this trade and market open if the candles are, holding up well, the volume analysis is good. I think this is a good trade. I would take this. This is repeatable, right? This is repeatable. You can repeat this 1 to 6, 1 to 7, 1 to 8. Those are trades that you want to take. 1 to 1 is okay. I'm not a huge fan of 1 to 1s. 1 to 2s are higher likely. But 1 to 7s, they got some room to run. You guys don't like this play, but the risk reward is there. So let's see how it turns out. What else is running? CHAA, nope. SNTI looks from the quick understanding of it, looks kind of ugly. All right, I've already traded this. So you guys can see my lines here, right? When I was doing my own pre-market analysis, what do you guys see here? What do you guys see here? First line that I have is where the buyers started coming in. Second line that I have is where buyers started coming in. Third line I have is where sellers started coming in right here. Fourth line I got from the weekly. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's see where the buyers are coming in. So buyers are stepping in exactly where we should, right? This high volume level, buyers stepping at this low, okay? And then from level to level, what do you expect? Eventually we have potential to hit 86, right? Just from level to level. So first what we need to do is we held this level. This is where buyers came in. Now, I think that we're going to be targeting 51.7 pretty soon. 52 cents pretty soon, right? Just to fill this gap. And then whatever happens, happens. We can drop down. We can do whatever, okay? But in order for this candle to candle to work out, all these dips are probably going to be a liquidity grab to hit that 52 cents today, okay? So, now I'm not saying it's guaranteed, and I'm not going to be taking this trade right now. But once we start to make 40 cents into support, okay, we start to set up, breakout, retest into this level, then we have room to 52. And that's the trade that I want to take. Yeah, XTIA just came on the scanner. This happened last time too. Do you guys remember? XTIA went from like 30 cents or like something like that, 60 cents to like $3 on stream. That wasn't too long ago. Yeah, it was about a month ago. Yeah, these lines are here from before. I'm not a fan of trading these instant pops, but I'll watch it. Too much risk here, personally. you're playing scalp size, that's different. 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 shares, and you're looking to get in and out. That's cool, but I don't like confidently add a 20K position here. Let's see. Okay, so this has the volume right now. What's the? Yeah, they always have some news with money. So we went over LPTV, SNTI dumping. We want to see the 40-cent reclaim before touching it. There is another option that I would trade it off of, which is the break below 35. Break below 35, stay down there a little bit, and then reclaim the 35 440. If that makes sense. So you come in down here, grab liquidity, set up off of 35, and target 40. That would be trade number 1, and then trade number 2 from 40, reclaim to 52. And then GDH. Okay, so same thing. Let's see where buyers and sellers are coming in. So buyers started here, then we came up here, and sellers here. Okay, so now we go to the daily, or let's go to quarterly. Yeah, XTIA sold off really hard last time. Not a huge fan of that. But it also ran like crazy. I mean, like 300% within 5-10 minutes. So that's expected. The faster it goes up, the faster it comes down. All right, GDH. Let's check out what's going on. So buyers are coming in here. This is where buyers started coming. Oh. Okay. So here's what we have. This is where buyers are coming in, right? You guys see the high volume. Typically, that's where buyers are always coming in. And then we have another leg of buyers at 18.9. And then we have sellers at 27. That's the high, okay? So where would we look to enter? 27 is, sellers. This is where buyers are. That's a pretty big gap. That's a pretty big gap. So what I would look for, if sellers are coming in at 27, what I see right here, first thing, is this green candle. This is where the candle close is. So if we do want to target 27 again, simply from candle to candle analysis, I would be looking for a dip down to 21. Okay. And what I would look for here, mark this one out. Green. What I'd be looking for here off of 21 is a break below, grab all the liquidity, meaning stop losses, consolidate below it, reclaim. So from 21 to 27, that's what I would target. I would be looking for that, okay, and then I would be risking right under there, like 20 cents. So that would be my risk to reward trade on here, on GDH. And how does it look on the 5 minute? Let's check it out. Oh, that didn't transfer. Interesting. Okay. But okay, let's see. 21 to 27. So from 21 to 27, that would be the trade that I was looking for. We kind of got it here. Not exactly back to 27, but into the supply. That's kind of what happened. So now what I'm looking for here is probably a reclaim of 21 before I touch this. Right? There's probably going to be a lot of other stocks into open that do take it. SNTI has potential. I mean, all of these. And right now, XTIA is taking that volume. So what I always like to tell my team into open, these are all analyses, and we're waiting to see what will happen. But as soon as the market opens, it's all like we don't know what's going to happen, right? We don't know if a random stock that's not even running in pre-market gets news. That's possible. We don't know if XTAI just rips or fakes out and dumps and then GDH starts running. Or if this fakes out and SNTI takes the volume. We just do not know, okay? And that's the mystery about the market, because if we knew, then, it'd be too easy. But the thing about this now is you have to develop patience and you wait. You see what's taking the volume, okay, what's running, and you sit back, you don't chase that, and you wait to see what's going to run next, what's holding up and what's dumping. Okay, so if, for example, if GDH starts running into pre-market and into open to 24-25 cents, I'm not chasing GDH, guys. I'm looking at XTIA. What is XTIA doing? Is it holding up? Are people selling it off while GDH is running, or are the XTIA holders confident? Or what's happening with CSLR? Are people selling it and moving on, or are people hodling this and looking for a bigger move? That's what it tells me. So whatever stock is holding up while XYZ is running, that tells me, hey, these people are holding. These market makers are looking to accumulate more or whatever, right? It's a bullish signal. So that's what I wait for. That's what I look for, and that's very powerful. So do try to apply that and see how it works today. Just be a student and sit back and watch what happens rather than always trying to take a trade entry. That's what's helped me out a lot. And yeah, but not too much running today. Like I said, I'm just gonna kind of chill back. Some back burner watches would be MLGO because this thing always ends up running. Yeah, what the heck happened here? I don't know. So probably just, I don't know. I don't like trading MLGO that much, but because there isn't that much volume on it throughout the day. But yeah, top watches CSLR, SNTI, GDH, probably those three, or these four. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, remember, be patient into open. Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams are back to normal. I'm gonna grab some coffee and kind of just chill until market opens. Remember, be patient. All you really need is 1 to 2 trades. Okay, let me tell you guys something. You really only need 1 to 2 trades. Oh, this is what I love to do. See, I added NUKK a long time ago, like 2 hours ago, just as a reminder for me to look at it, because I like the setup, and frankly, I didn't look at it right now. So let's actually go over that. I actually had 4,000 shares just to remember that I was in. I kind of like this. This play right here reminds me of Lucy last week, Good thing I see. That's a great reminder right there, because I would have been pissed if NUKK ran and I wasn't in. So you guys see on Lucy what happened last time is we grabbed liquidity at low of day. All right, here's the low. Here's the low of Lucy. We break below, grab liquidity, and where do we target? We've already grabbed all the liquidity, so now we just target back to highs. That's what we target, from level to level, from liquidity pool to liquidity pool. So if you target lows, you held up, you grab liquidity, target all the way back to highs. So that's what NUKK reminds me of here. You grab liquidity below the lows. Maybe we go below 42. I don't know. Then I wouldn't be that interested. But if we can start to reclaim 44s, 45s, I would be interested for a move to 51 and then, start to head up towards 57. No position. I mean, I would consider this a no position. I just had some just to remind me to watch it. But basically no position here. No positions going into open. Just being patient, right? And yeah, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, back to the streams. If you guys enjoyed it, subscribe, drop a like, turn on the notification bell, because I have a lot of YouTube videos coming in the works. I recorded one last week. It's up, and then I have some more coming as well. So as the days go on and as I recap and as we trade, I'll continue to record more YouTube videos, things that I find important to let you guys know, and just kind of developing a strategy that helps. So other than that, I hope you guys learned something. I'll see you all on Wednesday. If you guys do want to join live trading right now for free, link is right here, 7-day free trial. Check it out. Or the top link in the description. You guys can come join me for free. We have everyone in the Discord right now. And it's a great time. But yeah, right there. Other than that, it's Vinny. Peace.